So like many of you guys, I have been absolutely addicted to the new Umamusume Pretty Derby game that just released globally. Now, I went into it with some reservations, of course, for any gacha game, as I always do, but pleasantly surprised, I actually enjoy the hell out of it. Like a lot of people, as they've discovered. But it's not just the gameplay and how deep and in-depth it is, it's the characters. It's the horse girls themselves that sell the show. Horse girl that never wins, all the way to the legends of times bygone. And of course, one name comes up in particular, and that is Gold Ship. Now, I have not watched the Musume anime quite yet. I will be now that I see that Gold Ship is an absolute character. And so are the rest of the girls, of course. But not only that, in the game and in the show, Gold Ship is a trolling or a farming menace. And I can't wait to see more of that. I want to discover more about Gold Ship today. So we're going to deep dive into the history of potentially one of the greatest racing horses of all time.
Introduce you to the great horses of Japan. I'm not very good at English, so there may be strange expressions, but please forgive me. This time is Gold Ship.
Gold Ship.
Born in 2009, Gold Ship has the strength to win Grade 1 6 times, but is even more popular for his craziness.
These pictures go off the scale. I was debating on just reading the subtitles, but we'll just let it go here. We'll let it go and let the videographer explain here. But just the few images of Gold Ship that I've seen IRL, they're all just crazy. He's got such a personality to him, and apparently an incredibly dominant racehorse on top of that. So basically, literally aura farming and trolling at the same time. Like, they're probably going to touch up on it in this video, but the 12 billion yen incident is definitely one to behold.
His mother is called Pointed Flag. All her foals were big and had weak legs. Therefore, a stallion called Stay Gold, which weighs about 420 kilograms, was selected in the hope that a small horse would be born. However, contrary to this speculation, a large horse was born. This is Gold Ship. He later grows into a large horse weighing over 500 kilograms. By the way, in Uma Musume's anime, she makes friends with Majiro McQueen, but in reality, Majiro McQueen is Gold Ship's grandfather.
See, that's the funny thing about, like, you kind of learn this in the game too, a little bit, but, like, all the relationships with the horses in the game obviously don't reflect IRL. You know, specifically, like, in this example with Majiro McQueen being Gold Ship's grandfather, in the anime and the game, they're shown as similarly aged. But in Umamusume Pretty Derby, you have legacies, and you basically have horse breeding. And you take, you know, two of the Umamusumes to pass down their best traits to the next generation so that you can do better in the career mode and get a higher ranking and just keep building up on each legacy to get the best Umamusumes. It's a similar process, just, you know, not as graphic or biological, you know?
He made his debut in July 2011.
He was only 2?
It was a 1,800 meters race, where he stepped forward from the back and won the 2-year-old record time. He also won the next Cosmos
That's
show.
Crazy.
After that, I ran 2 Grade 3s, both of which were second. The following year, at the age of 3, Gold Ship ran the Grade 3 Kyoto News Cup in February. Gold Ship ran ahead in this race, unlike in the past, and he finished first.
That's crazy.
Next is Satsuki Show, the first of the Triple Crown race.
Also, another note, all these or not all, but most of these races, you will actually see in Umamusume and actually compete in them. Maybe all of them are in there. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten far enough in the game to tell you each and every track that was provided, but that's a crazy record already for him, and he's only 3 years old at this point. Definitely the stuff of legend.
Gold Ship ran backwards as usual and ran in course at the final corner. All the other horses were running out of the course because the in-course was rough and the speed was slow. But Gold Ship didn't want to lose distance.
He did not care.
Therefore, he dared to choose an
Yeah, he was way in the back, goes to the inside, pulls far ahead. Absolutely insane horse. Also, another reference to the video game. Gold Ship is best used as a end. What is it? End. I can't think. I'm too damn tired. Gold Ship is an end, like very last, and then push forward, kind of thing. Gold Ship was a end closer in the game. So you can kind of see where the inspiration comes from. Like, the styles of racing with the game and the horses are very like and like. Very nice touch. Pretty crazy.
Course that was difficult to run. As a result, Gold Ship won by 2 horses. Next is Japan Derby.
That's crazy.
Gold Ship chased from behind, but couldn't catch the horse in front and finished 5th. The final Triple Crown race will be held in the fall. After the Derby, Gold Ship, who decided to take a rest in the summer, appeared in the Grade 2 Kobe Shimbun Cup in September.
Look at him go.
He was
Holy
already
shit.
at the forefront when he entered the straight course, and he overtook the horses coming from behind and won by 2.5 horses.
Wow.
This is a good result.
What a unit.
Moreover, all 4 horses that came first in the Derby from the Gold Ship will not enter the Kika show at the end of the Triple Crown race. It was natural that Gold Ship was the most influential member. And as expected, he took the leaderly on the straight course and won as it was. He became a double-crowned horse. Next is the
All
Grand
at
Prix Arimakinen at the end of
3
the
years
year.
old.
Again,
He's doing all
Gold
this.
Ship was an
Also, the Arimakinen is like the definitive course in Pretty Derby to win, and also one of probably the hardest race to win, with a specific cute little horse called Haru Urara. Like, that is like the challenge of the game right now, is to have her win that race, but it is stupid impossible. I am nowhere near close to even wanting to try that.
easy win. He chased the outside at a stretch from behind and
This is a
scored
Gold
with
Ship
cool
race for
pace.
sure.
The following year, he started with the Hanshin Grand Prize in March. It was a slow race, but his usual run pushed other horses away and it was an easy victory. In May, he
That's
ran
crazy.
for Tenno Show Spring, but he didn't feel like it and finished in 5th place.
He
At the
didn't feel like it.
Kakinen in June, there was a triple-crowned mare Gentildana, but Gold Ship pushed them out and won easily by 3.5 horses. Now he has a 4th Grade 1. After a 3-month break, he will run in the Kyoto Grand Prize in October, but will finish in 5th place. After that, he entered the Japan Cup in November.
He didn't win every
but
race,
remained
but
behind
still
from
quite dominant
beginning to
for
end and
how
lost to
young this
15th
horse is.
place. It seems that Gold Ship is training and does not run seriously. And even in the race, if you don't feel like it, you won't run properly. It was especially noticeable in this race.
It's so damn funny. Gold Ship's like, nah, I'm not feeling it today, Chief, and just decides not to run it full bore. When clearly, He's a monster on the track and can easily pass all the other horses, as proven multiple times over. It's whatever he feels like. He's like, Goldship, do you want to win? No.
Goldship ran for Umamusume at the end of the year and aimed for consecutive victories, but lost to the overwhelming strength of the Triple Crown horse Vtuber. Goldship has announced that it will continue to be active the following year.
That's
He started from
Goldship's
the
brother, I
Hanshin
think.
Grand Prizes in the previous year, and he won as easily as the previous year and achieved the second straight victory.
I told you, he's a moody horse. He wins when he wants to.
In the next Tenno Show Spring, he lost to 7th place again, but after that, he challenged Takarazu Kakinen as in the previous year and aimed for consecutive championships. I don't think Goldship is a fast horse to run, but he wins the race. Why? He has a lot of stamina and often spurts quite early. A normal horse gets tired and stalls,
Stamina.
but Goldship can run at high speed. Even at this Takarazu Kakinen, although he did not have a sharp speed, he ran the lead on a straight course at a sustainable speed, and achieved
Bro's
a
actually
consecutive
crazy.
victory
Like,
with a difference
when he
behind.
wins, it's always by like multiple
Goldship
lengths
will
too.
challenge the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe in France, and although he ran for Sapporo Kinen as the last race before going to France, he finished second. And he flew
Still
to
not
France. Goldship, who trained in France, was said to be in the best condition ever, but he couldn't catch up in the race and lost to 14th place. After returning to Japan, he entered the Umamusume for the third consecutive year. This is the year-end Grand Prix. The triple-crowned mare Gentildonna has announced that she will retire in this race. And in the race, she became the protagonist. She won the retirement race. Her Goldship finished in the same third place as the previous year. Goldship turned 6 the following year, but is still active. He aimed to win the Takarazu Kakinen for the third consecutive year. After the Umamusume, Goldship wasn't too tired, so I entered the American Jockey Club Cup in January. However, he ends up in 7th place. Goldship didn't feel like running. 2 months later, he entered the Hanshin Grand Prize for the third consecutive year. He took the lead early and shook off the chasing Denim and Ruby to win, achieved victory for the third consecutive year. He then challenged Tenno Show Spring for the third time. He hated entering the gate and was the last one after the start. However, he gradually moved forward and took the lead in the final corner. And he shook off the other horses that were chasing him. He grabbed the crown for the third time. This is the 6th Grade 1 victory. By the way, next is Takarazu Kakinen,
Pretty
which
horse.
is going to win the championship for the third time in a row. Many people were buying Goldship betting tickets. The total amount of betting tickets related to Goldship amounts to 12 billion yen. On that day, there was a horse called Toho Jackal in the frame next to the Goldship. Goldship seems to have hated him. He was frustrated and stood up threatening the Toho Jackal in the next frame. At that moment, the race started. The Goldship stood up on its hind legs, so it was a big delay.
He's like, you want this smoke? He's like, we got a second. You want this smoke? Tries picking a fight with the horse next to him.
I think he's the only
Crazy.
one in about 1.5 seconds, but he's got a handicap. The difference of 1.5 seconds is fatal.
The biggest throw.
People screamed at the racetrack. Everyone realized that the 12 billion yen betting ticket was a waste of paper at this moment. He ran hard to catch up, but finished in 15th place.
Holy shit, that picture is just aura farming. He got into a spat with a horse and basically pissed away millions of dollars. Only Golshi.
Gold Ship will retire later this year. Once again he was tasked with starting practice.
Look at that
Next was the
aura
Japan
farming
Cup,
pose.
but depending on the start of this race, he was told that he would not be able to run in Arima Kinen of the retirement race. Not to worry. He got off to a good start. However, the result of the race was 10th place. At the retirement race Arima Kinen, he ran his own way, but finished in 8th place. He ran 28 times in
Damn.
total and won 13 wins. Grade 1 was 6 wins. He became a stallion. His foals have made their debut since 2019, with no major results so far. I hope that a foal loved by people like him will appear.
Damn.
Now, finally, let me explain his episode. Gold Ship was a wild horse anyway.
Yeah.
It's normal for
Crazy
him to
boy.
bite the stable staff, and at the time of training he had shaken off the staff and sent him to the hospital.
Oh no.
One staff member suffered from alopecia areata due to the temperament of Gold Ship. Even
Oh
in
my
the race,
God.
the trainer said, if you run properly, he will be strong. When he doesn't feel like it, he doesn't run. But he was really strong when he ran seriously.
Yeah, and it's almost like a lot of the races that Gold Ship didn't try was just aura farming. Because everyone knows that if he takes it seriously, he wins. And not by a small margin either. Most of those races were by like one or two links minimum. Like, Gold Ship was pretty crazy. On the track and off the track.
The trainer seems to have asked Gold Ship, please run properly. Other than that, horses usually get tired after the race, but not in the case of Gold Ship.
Bro's got stamina for
Gold
days.
Ship always finishes with a cool face, but the jockey comes home very, very tired.
Oh, I bet. Riding
He
Gold Ship
threatens
is
to have
stressful.
horses and people he dislikes. At Takarazu Kakinen, it was unfortunate that Toho Jackal was in the next frame.
Still, wanted that smoke, and he was like, oh hell nah.
As you can see, there are many episodes. That's how much he has a lot of fans. That's all for this time.
Wow. Yep, Gold Ship is every bit as crazy as I could have imagined. And a damn good racehorse at that as well. I hope some of the foals do good things in the future. I haven't caught up on the modern times quite yet when it comes to Gold Ship, but I sincerely hope his legacy is not just his story, but also the story of his children as well. No, there's the boy in retirement. Not a care in the world in that head. Look at him. So carefree. And kind of crazy. You can definitely tell that's a crazy horse. Still a pretty horse, though. So expressive. Lots of energy. You can just tell that that horse has energy to burn. There's a lot of youth in that. Like, how old is Gold Ship? 14? No, 16. Gold Ship is 16 years old now. Oh, there he goes. Look at all the energy in that boy. I bet he could go back racing if he wanted to. Gold Ship's like, nah, I didn't hear no bell. It's really nice that they get nice large plots of land and good care and everything, even in retirement. And apparently, from what I heard, Gold Ship is a breeding stallion with a 96% breeding rate, which is really crazy because and the other thing about that is that people will bring their mares who they think have infertility issues. And of course, this guy just solves that problem. He's the savior of the mares. I can't wait to check out the other horses from Uma Musume.